be this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I like that. Feels like comic.
Confident about which used car to buy?
Nope.
Why not ask the most confident person you know?
My old high school coach.
Just say, show me the Carfax value. You'll get the most accurate price based on the vehicle's accident history. Shop at the all-new Carfax.com.
Ask her. I'm not gonna ask her. Are you in alone here?
No, I'm married to Tim.
Ah, shiver me Timbo. Did he ever tell you the inner tube water polo story?
Yes, I have heard that a lot this weekend.
Hey, guys! You got married? Where's the invite, dude? I crush at weddings.
Are you betting against the home team at their own home building?
They are so soft against the run.
And their secondary's trash. Just remember to act sad when they lose.
Holy cannoli, look at this. It's like a science project.
Ordering lunch. Easy for you and me, but can be so difficult for a young homeowner turning into their parents.
Are those all different lettuces?
Yes, sir. Brown rice, white rice, or quinoa.
We're gonna need a minute.
Do you have any food allergies?
Well, my teeth are sensitive to cold.
Can't protect you from becoming your parents, but we can protect your home and auto when you bundle with us.
That'll be 1945. Oh, I'm just paying for my own salad.
Tune in for a special Saturday doubleheader kicking off at 4:30 p.m. Eastern on NBC. Stream games live on your mobile device with NFL Plus.
Yep. All right, Mina, you know, DK Metcalf has been a star since he entered the league, and you were there from the start. You were on ESPN's draft coverage right before Seattle picked DK in the 2019 in the second round. We'll show a clip when we get a second here. And we show,
You didn't give Sean a go.
How were you so certain that DK was going to be a star?
I would imagine DK Metcalf. That's exactly what DK Metcalf sounds like.
I knew it! Yeah!
Golly.
You were fired up. You were fired up for DK Metcalf. How did you know he was going to be such a star?
Yeah, I got drug tested not long after that one. You know, I thought the medical obviously kind of got dinged because of the 3-cone, if I remember correctly, but oh no. Oh, no, not Lane. Oh.
I thought you were a Seahawks fan. You got rolled up on.
I'm a fan of great players, and Lane, I mean, that's a Hall of Famer right there.
He just got rolled up on the bottom of into the play here, Eli. It looks like it's his, hopefully his ankle. Got the commercial. Go to commercial. Stay with us. Oh.
So you think you're ready for the NFL playoffs?
You ready, Joe? I was born ready.
Flyovers? Check. Extravagant entrances? Check. Dynamic duos?
Check.
Nightmare matchups? Check. Team of destiny? Check. All the heart-pumping, stadium-jumping action of your playoff dreams? Check, please.
Time has a big announcement. An even easier way to buy a car. You make the deal yourself.
I made the deal myself.
It's the Drive Time Real Deal Maker!
Put the brakes down.
I can't, I'm too excited.
It lets you customize the real down payment and monthly payment of the car you want to buy.
I make the deal myself?
It's your car. You should make the deal you want.
You can customize terms on literally thousands of cars in no time. The deal you make on your phone is the deal you pay.
You make the deal yourself!
Get the real deal at drivetime.com.
iPhone 15 Pro, your husband deserves
You got Carol used to tell me you want a new iPhone. A better plan is to switch to Verizon.
Way to keep this great.
They will in any condition. Get iPhone 15 Pro and iPad and Apple Watch all on them.
Please forgive him.
It's all good, just a little awkward. Then we'll wrap this up.
Last chance to switch and turn any iPhone in any condition into a new iPhone 15 Pro with titanium and iPad and Apple Watch SE all on us. That's up to $1,700 in value, only on Verizon.
Bosch tools are built for workers. Bosch's powerful hammer drill has kickback control to help work go more smoothly when you need it. The 2-in-1 quickly changes between impact wrench and impact driver when you're slammed. And X-Lock switches wheels up to 5 times faster than standard grinders when you need to change tasks in a hurry. Bosch tools take care of the job and you. Bosch Tools, what hard workers deserve. Learn more at BoschTools.com.
Welcome back. Mina, during the 2020 draft, you came out very high on Philadelphia's pick of Jalen Hurts in the second round, even though the Eagles already had Carson Wentz. I've known Jalen for a long time. Our family has. He's been to our camp. What made you so high on him coming out of college?
You know, I just liked how Jalen Hurts, and I'm sure you guys talked about this a lot, he just kept getting better every year, and that's obviously something that's continued over the course of his NFL career. I feel like that's something that is so hard to predict when we draft these guys, their desire to get better, the will, but what he's done, especially in improving his inaccuracy, is not something outside of Josh Allen you've really seen that many times in the NFL.
And speaking of getting better, something Jalen and the whole Eagles team has mastered is the tush push. Where do you stand on the tush push? Are you a fan of it, or should it be banned?
I don't mind it, and I actually think, a lot of other teams do execute it pretty well. I feel like there's this narrative that only the Eagles do it. I think the Bills and the Bears come to mind as teams that have done it well. I will say, though, now that they've got that earlier play on tape, I feel like it was already unstoppable, but now it's going to be even more unstoppable. I'm actually kind of surprised it's taken them this long to do that at this point in the season, but going into the playoffs, that is a nightmare to have in the back of your mind.
No doubt. And then, I know you're such a big Seahawks fan that you wore a Seahawks helmet on your wedding day. I know we have a picture when we get a second. Can I ask?
Oh, no.
Why did you order Peyton's size helmet for this picture? Have you got a smaller size?
I didn't want to ruin my hair, so
yeah.
I think I did ruin it, actually. Look at that.
Peyton, he's ruined his hair. It looked like he wore a helmet earlier today. Hey, Nate, go man to man.
They stopped me from wearing it down the aisle.
They didn't let you wear it down the aisle?
It's Eagles offense, man. No, I was stopped. What do you guys think watching the Eagles offense? I mean, obviously Jalen's sick, but there's been so much, I feel like, hemming and hawing about the lack of success this year. It hasn't really been sharp tonight.
Yeah, a little late. What is that? Yeah, it's the other thing, when you watch on film, Eli, I feel like he has been a little late on these deep balls. This is an out and up route. I think he's not quite sure if Jalen's going to possibly, if Brown's going to look for the back shoulder as well, but he kind of predetermined it a little early. But the deep balls, he's been a little late throwing those, and last week the drops, the turnovers obviously made him look bad. But there's no question last year they were much more efficient in their execution. They need to pick that up here as they make this playoff run. Stay with us. Coming back.
My A1C was up here. Now it's down with Rebelsis.
His A1C?
It's down with Rebelsis.
My doctor told me Rebelsis lowered A1C better than a leading branded pill.
And that people taking Rebelsis lost more weight. I got to my A1C goal and lost some weight too.
Rebelsis isn't for people with type 1 diabetes. Don't take Rebelsis if you or your family ever had medullary thyroid cancer or have multiple endocrine neoplasia syndrome type 2 or if allergic to it. Stop Rebelsis and get medical help right away if you get a lump or swelling in your neck, severe stomach pain, or an allergic reaction. Serious side effects may include pancreatitis, gallbladder problems, tell your provider about vision problems or changes. Taking Rebelsis with a sulfonylurea or insulin increases low blood sugar risk. Side effects like nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea may lead to dehydration, which may worsen kidney problems.
Need to get your A1C down?
You may pay as little as $10 per prescription.
iPhone 15 Pro, your husband deserves it.
Carolers, to tell me you want a new iPhone, a better plan is Verizon.
No way they take this wreck.
Yes, they will in any condition. Get iPhone 15 Pro and iPad and Apple Watch all on them.
Please forgive him.
It's all good, just a little awkward.
We'll wrap this up.
It's your last chance to turn any iPhone in any condition into a new iPhone 15 Pro with titanium and iPad and Apple Watch SE all on us. That's up to $1,700 in value, only on Verizon.
The Subway series is taking your favorite to the next level. Like the number 20, the Elite Chicken and Bacon Ranch, built with rotisserie-style chicken and double cheese. I love what I'm seeing here. That's some well-coached chicken.
You done, Peyton?
The Subway series just keeps getting better.
All right, look at this. We got guests bringing animals on air. We got Lenny the dog. We got Peyton the donkey.
That was not Arnold's donkey's name. It was not Peyton.
Well, that was not confirmed that it wasn't
Because
Peyton.
he never came back. Hey, Mina, you once tweeted this about Eagles head coach Nick Sirianni, quote, Nick Sirianni only has two facial expressions, extreme joy and the look of a man seeing someone hit his car while it's parked. Do you like coaches and players who show wild swings of emotion on their face?
Yeah, I do. I mean, especially given the industry that I'm in. We got your block again. Oh, I thought he was going to throw another one.
He didn't block anybody.
Yeah.
He had a chance.
He was looking for it. He was looking for one. Oh, God, Sirianni. Yeah, he's given us some great memes. This is why I miss Jim Harbaugh so much. Nobody did it like him. He was like the true master of the sideline freakout. But Sirianni is pretty good.
If you're an expert on facial expressions, I'd love to show you an image when we have a chance. Here it is. Mina, what do you think of leaders who have facial expressions like this that are a little bit more complex, right?
Well, what exactly was going through your mind behind that? Oh, wow. Oh, God, they're really running on them, by the way. I'm sorry.
I think so many thoughts were going through my mind. It's hard to just pinpoint one. A lot of thoughts there, but I think there you go. Look at that.
Yeah.
Not sure.
That's the face that I make watching the Seahawks defense. But these runs you guys are seeing now with the multiple tight ends on the field, I feel like if they can just set up a shot play off of this for loss and get them going.
Just keep.
All right, they're driving.
Keep running the ball, and let's set up a play action, right, Eli? Let's get something deep. Yeah. Stay with us. Play action, deep shots coming.
Someone in this room stole my autographed basketball, signed by the 1948 All-Star team. So I've called in a specialist, an e-specialist.
Okay, let's start with what we do know. Geico makes it easy to bundle coverage for your car and home. Yeah, even precious sportsmen.
What a relief. Let's get back to charades.
But I'm also going to crack the case.
Well,
I'm pretty sure it's true. Me?
It's easy to bundle your home and car. It's easy to Geico.
Are you serious?
You deserve it.
At Ally, we're helping millions of people save for their people. Whoever you're saving for, we're all better off with an Ally.
If your business needs a new application, then developers will have to write code. A lot of code. If an application needs to be modernized, then you'll need time, resources, and caffeine. If this sounds daunting, then use Watson X Code Assistant. AI designed to multiply developer productivity so you can generate code quickly. Let's create a more modern foundation for business with Watson X Code Assistant. Idea. Let's create.
At the Berlin 1936 Olympics, one man wanted to send the world a message.
You see what we're up against.
This Christmas, discover the incredible true story.
We won't lay down, Coach.
Of how a team of American underdogs.
Everybody else tired. They just get stronger.
Inspired a generation.
Roll for your country. Roll for each other.
The Boys in the Boat, rated PG-13, Peanuts Christmas Day.
All right, here we are. Hey, Pate, Seattle, they're running the ball well. You say they want to take a play action. Last time they took a shot down the field, they went incompletion. run for no yards, 3rd and 10. Like, how do you kind of weigh the options of taking a shot, and when you're already just, hey, you're running it well, you're getting 6 and 7 yards a pop every time you run the ball?
Yeah, look, it's a fair question. And look, Drew Lock threw an interception on the first drive in the 4th quarter against San Fran on a deep corner route. He was trying to get it to DK, who was covered. So, look, call it. If it's not there, take a check down. But I think with the cover 4 coverage that Philly's playing a lot, those safeties have got to start coming down to stop this run. I think there could be an easy post route at some point coming up in this game. But I agree with Mia. Let's keep pounding the ball. Right, let's keep going. 1st down, 2nd down, 1st down. That's all we have to do to stay out of these 3rd longs.
Yeah, you see that safety coming down. He's got run over.
I know Philly just made the change at coordinator, but when you watch, you see like so much of the problem is just missed tackles, and coaching change isn't going to really change that. It's a personnel issue with them.
Correct. Yeah. I always have a hard time when they change coaches and all of a sudden they play a lot harder that week and they say, yeah, the coaching change made the difference. No, if you tackle better and catch the ball better, it seems to work that way. I mean, like Carolina's interim coach won his game. The Raiders' interim coach is winning all his games. The Eagles' defense is playing better. Like, players play better, and maybe your coach didn't get fired in the first place.
There we go. I like it. So you're saying,
all right, 1st and 10. Let's go.
If you want to win a game, just fire your coach. Like, you're in a must-win situation. Fire your coach.
It seems to motivate players for some reason.
All right. This is a unique formation they use. You guys
there we go.
That? Oh, come on, Drew.
There it is. Oh, look at there's your missed tackles. Missed tackles, extra 3 or 4 yards. Yeah, they do a lot of this formation base, kind of a tight, 2 tight ends in the backfield. Sometimes they're both on the same side, but they do a lot of these little kind of semi-bootlegs. They'll do the play action off that, get both those tight ends kind of flowing one way. Throws your defense in a bind. They don't know which way the ball's going.
Yeah, they had them all on one side on the touchdown run where Drew Lock was the lead blocker. So, I like it. I like a little change up, give the defense something different. Get upfield.
All right. 3rd and 1.
One guy doesn't break tackles.
Sorry. 4 down territory for sure here. 4 down for sure.
Yes. Although, given the way their offense is playing, but yeah, I probably would. I don't know if Pete Carroll will. He's not the most aggressive head coach as you saw at the end of half earlier. I do think the way we're running it, though.
About a yard and a half. Yeah, yard and a half.
I think we run it twice here. Let's run it twice here.
Oh,
do you think other teams are embarrassed to tush push when they play Philly? I would be embarrassed.
Geez,
that's a good tackle.
That's a fair question. Yeah, I mean, you would think that although the Eagles probably do it versus their own defense in training camp, so it probably works versus the Eagles defense to give the offense confidence. So I didn't like that not blocking the linebacker on that play, right? Let's try to block everyone.
Man.
We lost a yard there.
Maybe not.
We might have to throw this one.
All right.
Hey, this might be all out blitz. They're showing blitz 0. We'll see if that's what they're doing.
They're going to call timeout. They're going to blow timeout.
I think they were dropping out of it.
You think they were showing pressure and dropping out? Why do you say that?
They showed it too early. They showed the first rule: if you're going to bluff, you're going to be willing to be called out. So right there, they showed it too early. If you're going blitz 0, you show it late. If you're all at the line of scrimmage right at the get-go, that's a bluff.
Has this Eagles defensive front impressed you more tonight after you called them soft?
Well, they finally got a sack. They didn't do much in the first half. They still getting pushed around in the run game a little bit, but the last couple of weeks, quarterbacks, it's like they've had time to go through their reads 1, 2, nothing's there, and then still scramble and extend the play. There's been no collapse. And it's really the interior linemen have got no push. That's where, you know, with these a quarterback like Drew Lock, you know, he can run around a little bit. You got to get interior push. Oh, he dropped it. That's a flag. That's a flag. You saw the wraparound. You saw him get pulled back.
Yeah, I heard
hand around the hip.
I heard the Eagles brought all their D linemen in and reminded them that they were all drafted in the first round, and said, "You better start earning this." I mean, that's what I heard.
They have so much depth on the interior of the defensive line. Usually you think by this time of the season they're still fresh, but I feel like they've been playing a lot of football and you're seeing some of the younger guys, Carter, Davis, kind of tail off a little bit. Oh,
He hooked him right there. He still should have caught that. That was a good throw there by Drew, extending him out in front. We still ought to make that play, take the flag out of the equation. All right, you gonna give me that chance to get on the prediction panel? I mean,
are you ready?
For what?
All right, we got Lenny also. We got
from the from this. Wait.
Just Mina, do you think Seattle scores a touchdown? And if so, a run or a pass?
I think I'll say yes, and I'll say a run, although that's not an auspicious start.
You can change it as we go. There's no rules to this. Just whenever you kind of have a sense of what you think might happen.
Get into the low red zone, I might revise that a little bit. Yeah, there's really.
Pass it right here.
Yeah.
What's rip, you think, Eli?
I thought you were saying flip. Is it rip or flip? Oh, there you go. I like that. Get a block.
Blocking. All right, okay.
I like that, Paige.
Yeah.
He got free safety was coming weak, so he fakes the toss to the right, gets that free safety, linebackers flowing to the right, or receiver screen. Watch these linebackers, even that free safety coming down weak. Watch him flow all the way over there. You get your left tackle out on the corner. You like that look?
I think he was saying rip. I think it was a dummy audible. I mean, I think he said, hey, I'm going to say rip at the line of scrimmage. The Eagles will think I'm going to run the ball to the right. We're going to fake. Oh, no.
Ooh.
That was the fake flip zero, though, Paige. That was. They were all up. And they went out back to cover 3.
You called
Let's
it.
see what that does. You got 3
Right
more?
here. Go for this still. Yeah, everybody's up there. This looks like Minnesota. That's Brian Flores. That's a little different, right? That's a little different. They actually went to cover 2, Eli. They went to cover 2 kind of invert, right? That free safety went out and replaced the corner. The corner went back to the deep half. So that's a little change up. Let's see what we're doing here on 4th and 2. They're going empty. That should clean it out a little bit. It's just straight man-to-man, Mina, press coverage. He couldn't run the quarterback.
I feel like Lockett. Watch Lockett in the stack.
What do they call?
Billy,
timeout?
Billy call timeout. Don't tell me Seattle called timeout.
Timeout. Seattle, they're second. 30 seconds.
Are they challenging him?
Well, they're seeing if his leg or his knee was down, maybe? Ooh. He might be down. They were going to review this.
This Carter, he heard me saying the D-line wasn't getting the penetration, I guess.
They got it. They've been listening. They're listening. They're angry. They're mad.
That's a sack.
I think it's just the firing the defensive coordinator makes, as Peyton said, that makes, not firing him, but changing the title. That gets them fired up and it makes them play harder.
He heard us too. He dialed up an exotic pressure. Said he heard us saying it looks the same.
All right, we're going to go to commercial. We'll get the answer when we come back.
Here we go.
Now who is that?
Kevin Bacon.
is ludicrous. All your holiday favorites, both classic and new.
I think we're all in for a very big Christmas treat.
On the Disney Bundle with Hulu and Disney Plus.
I know what I want to do today. I've been working so hard, it's time to play. Gonna get up, get out, do my thing. Make a big old scene and get swept away. Hey,
When you're with Amex, you're VIP and MVP. That's the powerful backing of American Express.
All right, we're back. Yeah, it looks like they called him down. They called Locke down, so they called it a sack. So now it's 4th
Burn
and 9.
timeout.
Seattle's got
Down to one timeout.
Yeah, so they called a timeout. Why did they call it? They called a timeout, and then it ended up costing them a review also?
It's not exactly a masterclass. Yeah. Not the best.
It definitely gave Sirianni more time to get a look at it.
You gotta get the timeout back.
Timeout back.
Yeah.
What's his timeout back? No, it doesn't work that way.
Yeah, you're right. Is the review?
Won't need that.
Where did the review come from? Sirianni got the review, you think?
Sirianni threw the flag once he had extra time to look at it.
During the
yeah.
All right, yeah. We're on a commercial fest. Another commercial.
HCM is a serious heart condition affecting as many as 1 in 200 people. Like me.
And me. I was still short of breath on my beta blocker.
So I talked to my cardiologist.
And asked about treatment advances in HCM.
That talk made a real difference.
It gave me new hope.
Talk to your cardiologist today. Visit hcmrealtalk.com to learn more.
When you order Domino's online, we'll give you a free pizza to use for a future pizza emergency. So you'll have an emergency pizza. A free pizza when you need it most.
Here you go. Thank you.
Only at Domino's.
The Holiday Classic is back on Christmas Eve as the Patriots and the Broncos light up Mile High. NFL Holiday Classic, Christmas Eve, only on NFL Network.
All right, welcome back. Hey, Mina, one of your many talents, you are an acclaimed Etch-a-Sketch artist, and we'll show some of your work when we have a chance.
Oh, no.
Right here, you captured Coach Belichick's iconic "Do Your Job" line. You got the Mark Sanchez infamous butt fumble, and you have the Peyton sitting in a cold tub with his helmet on with an iPad. What makes this the enduring image from Peyton's career?
That was a request. So I did all these, I think, for charity years ago, and I believe a lady fan requested that exact image of Peyton. I didn't ask a lot of questions, but yeah. The helmet is so big. It's so big.
It wasn't me.
Is it a perspective thing, or?
Mom, I didn't say the helmet was big. That was Mina. I didn't make fun of his head. I promise. That's other people.
Multitasking at its finest right there. Hey, Mina, earlier this fall, you had your first child, a baby boy. Congratulations.
I did.
How are you doing so far with what many consider the most important part of parenting, making sure your child roots for the NFL team that you do?
So I married into an Eagles family, which makes tonight topical, obviously. And the answer is it was never a conversation. As you can see here, day one. He was actually due on this Monday night game. It was October 1st, right, if I remember correctly. But he knew that some things in life are more important and came a little bit early so that I could get home and watch. What a champ. Team player.
I like it. All right. Let's see. What are your Hawks? What do they got to do? How do they got to stop Jalen getting the ball back? A turnover? Can we get a turnover?
You know, I don't know. You guys have called it. They've been playing pretty passive, stop zone defense. They sent a pressure and got him like once. I'd be curious to see if maybe they send a little more pressure this time around. Jalen's kind of, or that.
Just a little slant flat right there. Pretty standard stuff right there. Send Smith to the flat, just 3 deep, Eli. It's just so soft and easy. I mean, Jalen, throwing to Brown on a slant, that's about as big a target as you can have coming across the middle there. I like that first down call right there. Kind of setting the tone that we're still going to be aggressive right here with the lead. Let's don't just go run, and, punt it right back and, give Seattle momentum. So. I like to go first down, second down, first down here if we can, and kind of stay aggressive if we're Philadelphia. Don't give the 12th man an advantage on third down, force a false start.
I feel like right here, I mean, Philly would love to have like a little 7-minute drive. Oh, beat up the clock, get a score.
Choke the life out of you.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, like, they don't have to force it downfield against this defense. Like, there's no need to do those low percentage balls down the sideline.
Well, there's your blitz. Nice read. They blitzed off the left side. He saw it. Free guy in his face. Kind of like Mahomes did a couple weeks ago. We talk about when there's a free blitzer in your face, work to that side. Watch Jalen. He sees the blitzer. That guy's unblocked. He's going to look at him knowing how much time I have, work to the free side. You got one-on-one with a safety on a round. That is not a great matchup. That's good quarterback play there by Jalen. Not good for Seahawks defense. I apologize. Ooh, play action. Shot.
No.
Oh!
Okay.
There's the turnover.
What did I say? Don't try the shot play. All right.
Tried the shot play.
Was that Kobe or Trey Brown? Who intercepted it? I didn't get a good
Don't ask
look.
us those hard questions. Those are the hard questions. We're not prepared for that stuff. Julian Love.
Oh my God.
Love taking the place of Adams.
Yeah, so unnecessary against this defense. I'll take it.
Eli, it was a free safety and just cover 4 coverage. You just kind of stayed on his quarter of the field, right? You tried to get the post over the top. He couldn't get him.
Nina, thanks so much for coming on.
Nick Jones lines things up, checks his Fidelity app, looks to outside analysts to get a second opinion. Nate likes what he sees.